You know, sometimes I worry that my background is too bland, and then I realize, like, I'm all the camera really needs to be absolutely perfect, you know? So then I don't worry anymore. So I've been spending a lot of time alone, and I absolutely love it. My friends all know I go on my antisocial sprees at least once every few months. Like, I literally have a nervous breakdown and tell everyone I need to fall off the face of the earth and disappear, or else I'm gonna go crazy. I'm also a Cancer, and not that I want to bring zodiac signs into this, because I'm really tired of everybody using zodiac signs to excuse their character flaws. However, I can't help it. I was born under the Cancerian zodiac sign, so I'm sure it has some impact on who I am as a person. Cancers are people who don't take easily to rejection. We don't really like to put ourselves out there in the risk of getting, you know, sliced and diced, whether that's our heart, our opinions, our ideas, you know. And it depends on your moon sign, your rising sign, all those other things that might affect if that's really true or not. However, I truly do not like rejection. I don't like to put myself out there too much. I enjoy my shell and my solitude a lot more than I enjoy being out in the streets, okay? You ever find yourself planning to go out with your friends, or planning to go out on a date, or planning to link up with somebody you haven't seen in like years, and the whole idea of it sounds so dope, you know, like when you're on the phone talking like,
yeah, we're gonna link up, you know, I haven't seen you in mad long, let's make plans, let's do this next week Wednesday, cool, this time, cool.
You hang up the phone and just like a rush of dread starts to fall upon you, like, you actually have to hang out with this person. And so now you're thinking of like all the awkward moments you guys might have, and like how much you dread the awkward silence, and what if like they say something that really brings up a bad memory that like is gonna trigger something else and make it even more awkward for you guys. Or, you know, what if like it's just not as exciting as I thought it would be, you know? Or you're used to these friends and you go out with them, but you know that like your energy supply runs out very quickly. Me, when I'm out with my friends, my social meter runs out very quickly. Very, very quickly. As much as I love being a philosopher on my free time, talking is exhausting. Like, it's actually tiring. And so now I've been practicing being more of a better listener than a talker, but really like just the exchange of conversation is so taxing. And this is why I've concluded I just really need to spend even more time than I already do alone. And it's not bad. Here's why it's very beneficial. Reason number one, you go out, you can go wherever you want. It's not a need to decide with another person and agree on a place to go, and make sure it's someplace they enjoy as much as you enjoy. Make sure that if you're going out to eat, it's food that they like and you like. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. My best friend is playing me an 8-ball right now, but I don't even know how to play 8-ball, and somehow on the third move I already won. I don't even understand. You just go. And so one thing I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go out to eat, and I'm gonna set my tripod on the table and have my phone up, and I'm gonna FaceTime people for like 5-minute increments and just talk to them. And that is my social exchange while I'm out eating. I got to eat at the place I wanted to eat at. I get to sit at whatever table I want to sit at. I can talk and think as long as I want. I can think in silence for as long as I want to. I can sit at a brunch table by myself and stare across the street with some shades on and think, observe, believe whatever it is I want to believe, and no one is talking to me at all. At all. It's just dialogue with Nigeria. That's it, and that sounds stellar. Reason number two, you can leave a place whenever you want. You ever been somewhere with your friends and they're not ready to go, but you are? Like, can we go? You came, you saw, you conquered, and you're ready to go. If I was window shopping with my friend, we would be standing in a store I don't want to stand in for much longer than I'd like to stand in it. and I wouldn't complain because my friend is enjoying themselves, and who am I to like end their experience just because I'm tired? Like, I might as well have come out by myself if I was gonna be very picky about how long I spend in the store. Reason number 3, I just don't run out of energy that is needed to socialize. When you're by yourself, it's just you and your thoughts and your imagination. Your imagination, if any of you have noticed that your imagination has been extremely stale these days, it's because you're giving out too much energy. Scrolling through social media is giving out your energy. You are literally putting your energy into observing, judging, comparing yourself to other people. And it doesn't always have to be negative, you know, it's not always all terrible, but if, for example, you're a dancer and you see your other dance friends, you're like, oh wow, they're putting out more dance videos. You know, I should really start putting out more dance videos. It's causing you to start thinking more than your natural thinking process. And it's not a good thing because you need to allow your natural self to be naturally driven. You know, natural, say it one more time. You need to allow yourself to be naturally driven, naturally motivated, naturally inspired. But social media is just draining us because it pulls so much energy out of us, and we're constantly seeing things that spark our mind to think we need to be doing something else. No makeup, hair, no hair, park, socializing, going to amusement parks, traveling. Our opinions are constantly fluctuating. Take time for yourself, work harder. You need to rest, you need to hustle. Like, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. When you just choose to be alone and you silence all the outside noise, your imagination is now able to thrive. When you can silence the outside world and come back inward, it's like watering a plant. You finally give it space to hydrate and you give it the ability to grow. Be aware of how much energy it takes to do the things you do. Trying to keep up with your friends who want to be partying and going out and traveling all the time, it's okay if you don't want to. Reason number 4 was kind of tied into reason number 3. My imagination is allowed to run free. So I was in the car the other day and I was driving, going to pick up my sister. And I stopped because I finally get to the park that she's dancing at and I'm waiting for her. And I'm just chilling there. And I look out the window and I see this magnificent sunset. Look at that sunset. Que linda. Look at the Freedom Tower. Ay, Dios mío. Que linda. And my imagination is literally so thick. Like, there's just so much going on that I feel like I'm literally in my imagination. I can create these scenarios in my mind that are loud in here but silent in the outside world. You know, in my head there's so much happening, but in the outside world it's just silence. But no one's talking to me, no one's distracting me. It's a lot going on in my head and I'm loving it and I'm fully involved in it. But if I was with other people, I'm too busy talking to them that I cannot indulge in the beautiful imagination. The imagination can be wild, it can be romantic, it can be exciting, it can be melancholy, it can be, you know, funny, it can be anything I want it to be. And I'd rather be in that world than in the real world talking to people all the time. Not gonna hold you. And that's where creativity is breeded though, really. That's where it's breeded. When you can think on your own and use your own energy to create scenarios in your mind, you can be creative and you can create even more. I mean, I don't really have to do much convincing. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you already kind of relate to what it is that I'm talking about. And there's just no better feeling, really. Like, there's just no better feeling than hanging out with you, man. There's like no better person. You know, like you're so dope. Like, you're already so dope. You're already so amazing. And like, there's already 2 of you, if not more. You know, we got a lot of personalities. There's about 4 of me, you know, and I just love to indulge in each one of me's that I really could spend so much less time with other people. However, this is not to condone antisocial behavior. Get out there and meet people. But what I'm saying is, don't force it. Don't force yourself to meet people. Allow yourself to be by yourself because the outside noise can kill creativity. Don't be ashamed of needing alone time. Right now, I'm currently taking a month off of Instagram, and I've noticed that I just have a lot more time to think about myself and not what people are doing every single hour of the day. You owe it to yourself to allow yourself that room to be creative naturally, and that will only happen when you allow space for your own thoughts and your own feelings, uninhibited by other people. So it's time to get in tune with you, baby. I promise you, you'll love it. You'll love it. It'll be awkward at first, but I promise after a while, you'll get the hang of it, and then you'll want to do it all the time. You'll love it. I hope you enjoyed that chat. I love chatting with you guys. If you like this video, press that button down there, that like button. If you enjoyed something, a topic or something I said, comment down below and let me know what part you enjoyed or which part you related to. And then most importantly, if you enjoy me and you enjoy the content that I give you, please subscribe. I want to see you and hear from you more often, and I want you to see me and hear from me more often. So just go subscribe. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you in another video. Bye.